Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on Food Chain TV. I have a delicious dish for you guys today. Scallops, tomato sauce, tons of garlic, spaghetti, and you can put it together in like 20 minutes, okay? So stick with me here and let's make dinner. Now, every good dinner starts with a really nice cooking pan. So check this out. I got my really nice non-stick pan here. And what we're going to do is start frying up these beautiful little sea scallops. I'm going to put about a dozen of them in there. And I gotta tell you guys something, sometimes I cook like a chef and sometimes I cook like an engineer. And when I'm in a hurry for dinner, I definitely cook like an engineer, which means that I wanna get to the eating part as quickly and efficiently as possible. So let me show you a few little tricks that I do here. So I'm gonna take some good old butter flavored spray and I'm gonna start spraying each one of these little sea scallops. Okay, that way you get just enough oil, you don't have to put a lot of oil in the pan, and you get really nice buttery flavor on these. And yeah, you know what? It may not be real butter flavor, but whatever. I'm an engineer today. We're trying to get to dinner, and I want these things to taste like butter. So that's what we're going for here, okay? So I'm frying these sea scallops just like maybe 2 minutes per side, just so I get some nice little charred color and a little bit of butter flavor. Okay, so I'm going to cook them till they're about maybe 80% all the way cooked through, because what we're going to do is we're going to add them back into the sauce later on and finish cooking them. And when you're cooking with delicate seafood like this, you definitely don't want to overcook it, okay? It's okay if you undercook these just a little bit. You definitely don't want to super overcook them. All right, so here we go. Giving them a nice little color here with the pan. And now I'm going to cover them with a lid, and I'm going to let them steam up a little bit. That'll speed up the cooking process, but I'm only going to cook them like this for like another 60 seconds or so. Then I'm going to remove them, put them on a plate, and then we're going to set them aside. Now, scallops normally have this hard little piece of flesh called the foot, which actually is the abductor muscle, so the muscle that opens and closes the shell. And it's tough and chewy, so you want to remove these. And you can remove them after you cook them, like I'm doing here, or you can remove them before you cook them. But just make sure you get rid of the feet. Alright, so back to the pan. And at this point, I just want to stop and mention that I did make spaghetti, and it's already pre-made. And I thought I would skip that whole part of this video because we all know how to make spaghetti. Okay, so if you don't have spaghetti made, pause here, go make spaghetti, and then come right back. Okay, now back to our sauce. So I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil in the pan, not because the pan needs it, but just because I like the flavor of olive oil, and I love the flavor of sliced garlic fried in olive oil. All right, so get your garlic. This is like 12 cloves. Slice it real thin and get it in there, and we're just going to start frying this up just until the garlic becomes a nice little golden color. Okay, there is a very fine line between burnt garlic and beautiful golden delicious garlic. Okay, so I got my garlic right where I want it. It's not overcooked. It's pungent. You can smell it. The house smells beautiful. It's going to taste great. And I'm going to use a jar of Rao's homemade tomato sauce, which I have to say is the absolute best tomato sauce that you can buy. And I'm not getting paid to say that. It's really factually true. Rao's, if you haven't tried it, you know, even if it's like $9 a jar or whatever it is most definitely worth it. Okay, we're going for a 20-minute dinner here. I'm not going to make a full sauce from scratch with crushed tomatoes or anything like that. Rao's is an excellent product and it'll make an excellent sauce. So let's add that right. You know what? Rao's should be paying me for this because really, honestly, truly, I have no affiliation with them and I'm really talking them up right now. So Rao's, if you're watching this right now, I am expecting to get like a year's supply of sauce hand delivered by Mr. Rao's right to my door. That'd be pretty awesome. So anyways, look, we got our Rao's. We have our beautiful garlic, which is going to mix with the garlic that's already inside the Rao's and make like a super garlic, awesome genius sauce. All right, and from here, we're just going to bring it up to temperature, and I'm going to add the scallops in there. Actually, first I'm going to add a whole bunch of fresh ground black pepper, and I like to grind it up myself. That way it's nice and fresh and it tastes amazing. So now we're going to add the scallops that we cooked before, and look at these nice little buttery guys that were sitting there juicing themselves up, and now we have all these nice little scallop juices, all the buttery flavor into the sauce with the garlic, with the olive oil. Oh my God, I'm telling you, this thing is quite something. You guys can tell I get really excited when I cook here, because especially when I'm going to eat something like this, I get super excited about it. You know, and cooking should be something that excites you and, you know, gets your heart going. I mean, look at this. This is art that you get to eat, and it only takes like 20 minutes. So I'm going to simmer out these scallops just for another, like, you know, maybe like 3 minutes or so, just so they get nice and warm and hot. And if any of them were, you know, maybe 80-90% cooked, now they're going to be at 100%, and they're going to be perfectly cooked when we add our spaghetti. Okay, so here's where we are. Okay, I'm going to take my portion of spaghetti, and what I like to do is I like to put the spaghetti in the pot with the sauce and just toss it around a little bit. Get it coated with a little bit of sauce. Okay, it's a lot easier to do, and it's a lot more elegant to do when you do this in the pot before you serve it. That way when you serve it, you don't have like this, you don't have to be mixing it in your bowl at the table. Okay, you can pre-mix it in the pan. Doesn't make a mess. This is my engineering tip for you today. Get your pasta in the pot, get it covered with a little bit of sauce, and then take it to the bowl. Okay, I like to spin the bowl. It makes the pasta go into a nice little ball inside the bowl, so it's not just all over the place. A nice little uniform shape, because even if I'm not at the restaurant and I'm at home, I want it to look really nice for myself. I want it to look nice for my family. This is why, you know, you can always wipe the plate as well. Give it a little wipe. You know, people eat with their eyes first, so you want to make the plate as presentable as you can. All right, and then here is the part where you add the extra sauce. There we go. I like it really nice and saucy, and I want to eat a whole bunch of those sea scallops. Look at those plump, juicy little things. Oh my God, this is driving me crazy. So here we go. And no, I'm not going to add cheese. Not because I wouldn't, but because I don't want to get yelled at by a bunch of Italians online for putting cheese on it. So I'll wait till you guys aren't looking, you know. But look at this. Plump, juicy, buttery scallops, super tasty garlicky sauce, some spaghetti. This thing took like 20 minutes. And let me tell you, this is going to be a really, really nice dinner. You guys got to try this recipe out. Tell me what you think. I want to thank you guys very much for watching this video, and I appreciate all of your support. If you guys would please help me spend more time making videos for you, and you can help me by subscribing, by giving this video a thumbs up, and by leaving me comments below and letting me know what you think about this video and this recipe. And you can also let me know what other videos and other recipes you'd like to see me do. Until next time, this is Christian saying I'm going to go eat a whole bunch of scallops with spaghetti. I will see you guys later.